Hello, this is Joe MTL Vintage Cards, bringing you another game from the 1959 Major League Baseball season, using PC Replay Baseball to capture the statistics, and in the background, rolling cards and dice with inside pitch. Before we get to the game and giving you a spoiler and showing you the previous game played on May 16th, let's go over the league's leading hitters. In the American League, Bobby Richardson leads the league with a 408 batting average. The home run leader is Minnie Minoso, as well as RBIs. In American League pitching, Don Ferris and Jerry Walker lead the leagues in RBI and in ERA. Billy Pierce, Don Ferris, and Mike DeLocke lead the league with 4 wins. The saves leaders are Billy Lowe's, Tex Clevenger, and Mike Fornielis. In the National League, Dick Grote leads the league with a 415 batting average, followed by Bill White of the St. Louis Cardinals. Home run leader is Dick Stewart, followed up closely by Frank Robinson and Ernie Banks. The RBI leader is Don Demeter of the Dodgers. The National League, there's a bunch of players with 5 wins, including John Antonelli and, wouldn't you know it, Vinegar Ben Mizell from Alabama. ERA leader is the great left-hander Johnny Antonelli. Saves leaders, we have Elroy Face and Stu Miller, who are the leaders. Let's get to the schedule. You would have seen it earlier. That one is recorded and it just dropped on YouTube. The Washington Senators won their 5th in a row, and they faced the Kansas City A's and beat them 5-2. Today's game will feature the Chicago White Sox of Al Lopez traveling east to New York in the Yankee Stadium to face Casey Stengel and the Yankees. Let's look at the starting lineups. The starting lineups for the White Sox: Luis Aparicio will play short. Second place hitter is Nellie Fox. Jim Landis will bat third and play center field. Sherman Lawler, among the league leading hitters, will bat fourth. Del Ennis will play left. Earl Torgeson will play first. The right fielder, Al Smith, will bat seventh. Bubba Phillips will play third and bat eighth. And the pitcher is Ray Moore. For the Yankees, Tony Kubek will lead it off, playing short. Gil McDougald will be at second. Mickey Mantle's slow start, batting average-wise, batting third. The catcher is Yogi Berra, batting fourth. Enos Slaughter will bat fifth and play right. Elston Howard will be at first. Norm Seaburn will be in left. Jerry Lumpy, batting eighth, will be the third baseman. And Bob Turley will be the pitcher, batting ninth. On the mound is Bob Turley. This is his 7th game. He has a 3-2 record with a 3.63 ERA, and he'll face Luis Aparicio, the perennial Gold Glover, batting .248, 1 home run, and 12 RBIs from Maracaibo, Venezuela. And we are underway. And Turley, swing and a miss, strike 3. We're underway. 1 out, and Nellie Fox is up. Nellie Fox, .241, no home runs, 3 RBIs. And that'll be a ground ball to Kubek. Kubek fires first. That's out number 2. Jim Landis is up. Landis hitting .301, 1 home run, 17 RBIs. And Landis will strike out. 2nd strikeout of the inning for Turley, who's off to a strong start. 3 up and 3 down go the White Sox. To the bottom of the 2nd, Ray Moore is up. Moore, this is his 8th game. He has a 2-0 record and a 4.66 ERA. He'll face Tony Kubek. Kubek on the season, batting .282 with 1 home run and 9 RBIs. And Kubek will hit the ball past Nellie Fox for a leadoff single. Kubek is not much of a base stealer. He didn't get the lead. Second baseman Gil McDougald is the next hitter. He's batting .260 with no home runs and 3 RBIs. And McDougald will hit a fly ball right field to Al Smith. He is there. That's out number 1. Still no lead for Mickey Mantle, the third place hitter, again hitting .213. He has 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. And Mantle pops it up to shorts not to the second baseman, Nellie Fox. Infield fly rule is in effect, and that's out number 2. Cleanup hitter Yogi Berra on the season, batting .234, 7 home runs, 13 RBIs. And Berra strokes a single. Stopping at second is Kubek. So runners on first and second, 2 out for Enos Country Slaughter, who has 1 hit in 3 at-bats. And Slaughter, and that's a ground baller, Aparicio. He's there, easy play, flips it to Fox for the 3rd out of the inning. The Yankees strand 2, don't score, scoreless as we head to the top of the 2nd inning for Sherm Lawler. .364, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. He's having a strong early start. And Lawler draws a leadoff walk from Bob Turley. There we go. For Del Ennis on the season, in mixed time between Cincinnati and Chicago, batting .264 with 1 home runs and 8 RBIs. And that is a ground ball to Jerry Lumpy. Lumpy has it. His only play is at first base. Out is Del Ennis. Over to second goes Sherm Lawler. 1 out with a runner in scoring position for Earl Torgeson. Torgeson has 8 hits in 40 at-bats, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. And Torgeson gets caught looking. Ball hits the outside corner, and that's out number 2. Al Smith is up next. Al Smith, the sensational right fielder, is batting .222, 1 home run, 11 RBIs. He needs to pick up his power numbers a little bit. And Smith, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Turley, 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. Bottom of the 2nd for Elston Howard, who's batting .216 with 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. And Howard will hit a ground ball to Bubba Phillips. Easy play for Phillips. Shoots it to Torgeson, out number 1 for Norm Seaburn. Seaburn on the season, batting .312 with 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And that is a ball that is hit to center field to Jim Lannis. That drops in front of him for a single. 1 out single for Norm Seaburn. And Seaburn doesn't get the lead. Lumpy is up. Lumpy will go on to finish the season with the Kansas City Athletics, but for now, he's hitting .143. And Lumpy hits a ball past Nellie Fox. Scampering to third is Seaburn. Runners are at the corners with 1 out. With Bob Turley up. The infield will come in, looking, expecting for the bunt. And it's a foul ball and strike 3 on Turley. Turley strikes out, could not get the bunt down. To the top of the order. No, didn't I record it? There we go. Strikeout. Top of the order, Tony Kubek, who led off the game for the Yankees with a single. And Kubek will hit a fly ball to center field, and Landis is there. and that's out number 3. For the second consecutive inning, the Yankees leave 2 runners on base. Top of the third, still scoreless, Bubba Phillips. Phillips on the season, batting .323, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Phillips is a fly ball to center field for Mickey Mantle. Mantle is there for out number 1. Ray Moore, the pitcher. Let's see what kind of offensive numbers he has. He has 1 hit and 6 at-bats, and it was a double. And Moore will draw a walk. 1-out walk for the top of the order and Luis Aparicio. And Aparicio will strike out. That is Aparicio's second strikeout of the game. 2 out with the pitcher Ray Moore still at first for Nellie Fox. He's 0 for 1 in the game. And Fox hits a fly ball. Center field. Jogging in is Seaburn. He makes the play for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third for the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Gil McDougald. He hit a fly ball to Al Smith his first time up. And McDougald will hit a ground ball to Torgerson. He gets it. He takes it to the bag himself for out number 1. For Mickey Mantle will hit a pop-up to the infield his first time up. And Mantle will strike out. He's having all sorts of problems this year, Mickey Mantle is. And that's out number 2. Quickly, we go to Yogi Berra. And Berra strikes out. And that's the 3rd strikeout. So Moore, not to be outdone, gets his strikeout pitches well honed in. And that's out number 3. Yep. Top of the 4th, still no score, Jim Landis. And Landis hits a fly ball to center field. Mickey Mantle is there, and that's out number 1 in this quickly moving ball game. Sherm Lawler. Lawler walked and was stranded at second his first time up. And Lawler will hit a ball right to Turley. Easy ground ball. He'll throw it over to Elston Howard, and that's out number 2. For Del Ennis. Del Ennis is 0 for 1 in the game. Ennis will hit a ground ball to short. Tony Kubek has it for out number 3. Bottom of the 4th, Slaughter, Howard, and Seaburn are the expected hitters. Slaughter will hit a ball right past Fox for a single. So Slaughter is on with a leadoff single. Slaughter doesn't get the lead. Elston Howard is up. And Howard hits a ground ball to center field. He is holding. So holding at second is Slaughter. So first 2 runners for the Yankees in the 4th reach on singles for Norm Seaburn. Seaburn had to hit his first time up. And Seaburn hits a ball right back through the box. Coming in to score is Slaughter. Holding at second is Howard. And the Yankees jump out to a 1-0 lead. Runners still on first and second for Jerry Lumpy. And Lumpy hits a ball to short. Aparicio is there. His only play is at first base, and that's out number 1. Bob Turley is up. Infield is in. He is a mediocre bunter at best. I think Casey Stengel will let him hit away with the infield in. And Turley hits a ball to third base. That ball is so hard hit that Bubba Phillips' only play is to first. And that's out number 2. Runner still on second and third with Tony Kubek up. And Kubek will hit a ball to right field. Way back goes Smith. All the way to the wall. It is caught. That put a scare into the heart of Ray Moore, but that was an out. The Yankees broke the scoring, and as we go into the 5th, they lead the Chicago White Sox 1-0. As Earl Torgerson kicks the dirt off his cleats, steps in, and Torgerson will strike out. And Turley has a strikeout going. That is his his 6th strikeout of the game. Strikeout, record it. There we go. For Al Smith. And Smith strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bob Turley, who has it going on. 8th base hitter Bubba Phillips. And Phillips hits a ground ball to Kubek. Kubek over to first, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 5th with the Yankees 1-0 lead. Gil McDougald steps up. McDougald is 0 for 2 in the game. And McDougald will hit a ball to short to Aparicio. He makes the play for out number 1. For Mickey Mantle, who is 0 for 2 in the game. And Mantle will hit the ground ball to Nellie Fox. Over to first, and that's out number 2. For Yogi Berra, who's 1 for 2 in the game. And Berra hits the ground ball past Torgerson into right field. Running over in the line to the line is Al Smith. He throws into second, and he holds Berra to only a single. So 2 out, 1 on for Enos Slaughter. And Slaughter draws a walk. Moore is resuming the problems he had in the previous inning. So runners on first and second for Elston Howard. And this is going to be a tough chance for Luis Aparicio, but he is there. He dives and throws to first for out number 3. And that saved a run at least. As we head to the top of the 6th inning with the Yankees clinging on to a 1-0 lead. Let's see Ray Moore. Ray Moore has faced 24 batters. I think, Al Lopez will let him hit. And Moore will hit a fly ball, lazy fly ball to left field. Norm Seaburn is there. And that's out number 1. Top of the order, and Luis Aparicio. Luis Aparicio will draw a walk. Now, I don't know if I should jinx it, but look at here. So through 5 1/3 innings, Bullet Bob Turley has a no-hitter going. And Al Lopez gives Aparicio the steal sign. He runs and he's in there for a stolen base. Still has the steal sign. No, he doesn't. Nellie Fox is up. And Fox hits a pop-up to Gil McDougald. When that ball comes down, that's out number 1. Stolen base. That's out number 2. I'm sorry. So runner is still at second. Aparicio for Jim Landis. And Landis will strike out. So Turley continues his ways. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning for Norm Seaburn. And Torgerson will snag it dives to the line, grabs it, throws it over to Moore just in time to get Norm Seaburn. 1 out in the inning for Jerry Lumpy. Lumpy is 1 for 2 in the game. And Lumpy hits a screamer to Phillips right at him, and that's out number 2. For Turley, the pitcher, he is 0 for 2 in the game. And Turley will strike out to the top of the 7th. Sherm Lawler. Lawler hits a ball to McDougald. Diving, he can't get it. And the top of the 7th inning, Sherm Lawler breaks up Turley's no-hitter. Del Ennis is up. And Del Ennis will hit a ball to center field. The Mick is there. He comes in a few steps, and that's out number 1. For Earl Torgeson. And Torgeson strikes out. And that's out number 2. How many strikeouts does Turley have? Let's go check. Turley has faced 24 batters with 9 strikeouts, 3 walks, and only that 1 hit. For Al Smith. And Turley strikes out Al Smith for the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom of the 7th, Ray Moore. I forgot to check his freshness. I think he is tired. Yes, he is. 1-0 game. We'll take it batter by batter for Tony Kubek. And that's a single for Tony Kubek. Wouldn't you know it? It always works out that way. The minute you say, let's see what happens, a single. So that's enough for Moore. Moore will come out of the game. And Al Lopez will be calling out 1 pitcher to face just 3 batters. And that'll be, probably Dick Donovan. If Dick Donovan, yes, Dick Donovan can relieve. So they'll bring in Dick Donovan. Dick Donovan on this season, this is his 8th game. He has a 3-1 record with a 1.94 ERA. Donovan's only job is to get 3 outs and have no runs scored. And he'll face Gil McDougald. And McDougald will hit a fly ball deep to left field. Dale Ennis is there, and that's out number 1. Mickey Mantle, 0 for 3 in the game. And Mantle hits a ball to Torgeson. Torgeson boots it. Runners are now on 1st and 2nd for Yogi Berra. And Berra pops up. Infield fly rule is in effect. Luis Aparicio is there. He catches these all day long. And that's out number 2. Let's see if the Yankees can get out of this. And that is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Donovan saves the day for now as we head to the top of the 8th inning for Bubba Phillips. Phillips hits a single to center field. Only the 2nd. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Al Smith. That was the roll 2-3. Al Smith. No. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's right. Single. Bubba Phillips. That was a single. For the pitcher Ray Moore, he'll be asked to come back to the bench. And the pinch hitter will be There are a bunch of lefties to choose from. The White Sox will go with Norm Cash. Norm Cash on the season, 1 home run, 10 RBIs, and that 1 home run was a pinch hit home run in his last game. The pitch to Cash, and that is a swing and a miss, strike 3. What a terrific game being pitched by Bob Turley. Top of the order for Luis Aparicio. And that is a fly ball to center field, left field, Norm Seaburn is there, and that's out number 2. Two out for Nellie Fox. And Fox will hit a ground ball to McDougald. He flips it to Kubek for out number 3. As we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, the Yankees are clinging, and I mean clinging, to a 1-0 lead. The White Sox will call on their excellent bullpen, the 1-2 punch of Jerry Staley and Turk Lone, possibly. They'll bring in Jerry Staley. Staley on the season. This is his 15th game. Busy dude. He has a 3-1 record, 4 saves, and a sparkling 0.89 ERA. And Staley facing Elston Howard hits a fly ball to center field to Jim Landis. And that's out number 1. For Norm Seaburn. Seaburn has 2 hits in the game. And that is a ground ball to Earl Torgeson. And Torgeson boots it again. That is Torgeson's 2nd error of the game. So a 1-out error with Norm Seaburn at first brings up Jerry Lumpy. Lumpy hits a ground ball to second. Over to Fox for 1. Or over to Aparicio, And over to Torgeson for the 4-6-3 double play. And that was an inning-ending double play, saving more trouble, more potential trouble. To the 9th we go. 1-0. Last chance for the White Sox. There is no way on God's green earth with a 2-hit shutout that Bob Turley is coming out of the game, even though he's faced more than 27 batters, I'm sure. Let's see. He's faced 29 and has 11 strikeouts. What a game he's been pitching. And Landis hits a ground ball to Lumpy over to first, and that's out number 1. For probably the most dangerous hitter on the White Sox, Sherm Lawler. Just as I called it, Lawler gets a hold of it. Deep fly ball. Over the head, Seaburn, he watches it sail, and it's gone. Up, and out of here. And Lawler hits home run number 8th, and he ties the game in the 9th. That was a heartbreaker for Turley. He has to collect himself. Casey Stengel is pacing in the bullpen. Dennis steps up, ground ball, second base. McDougald has it for out number 2. With Earl Torgeson stepping up, and Torgeson will strike out, and that's out number 3 for Torgeson. Torgeson has the turkey, striking out 4 times. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Turley comes out of the game, gets a standing ovation from the crowd. And in to combat is Bobby Richardson. Ironically, the league's leading hitter, Bobby Richardson, is on the bench. God knows why. He's batting .408 with no home runs and 11 RBIs. Staley makes the pitch to Richardson, and Richardson grounds it to Phillips for out number 1. Tony Kubek now. Kubek hits a ball Pass Nellie Fox into right field for a single. 1-out single for Kubek. Fay for Gil McDougald. Kubek has a single. That was incidentally Kubek's third hit of the game. And McDougald will draw a walk. Runners on first and second. 1 out for the Mick. If there was a time for the Mick to get out of his doldrums, it is now. And Mick will not do that. He'll strike out. 0 for 5 in the game is Mickey Mantle. So 2 out. And the heroics will be up to Yogi Berra. And Berra singles to left field. Kubek is being asked to come in, and Kubek scores. A 2-out RBI. Not Kubek, Berra, I'm sorry. That was Berra who a walk-off single. And Kubek scores, and in dramatic fashion, the New York Yankees beat the Chicago White Sox 3-2. The winning pitcher is Bob Turley. His record goes to 4-2. The loser is Jerry Staley. This is a second consecutive loss. His record drops to 3-2. Let's look at the box score briefly. So the White Sox, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors, with 5 left on base. The Yankees, 2 runs, 11 hits, and 12 left on base. Winning pitcher Bob Turley, 4-2 with 12 strikeouts in the game. The losing pitcher is Jerry Staley. He drops to 3-2. I want to thank everyone for watching this. Please like and subscribe. There's a link to my eBay store if you need any sports memorabilia. Take a look there. More than 25,000 items, all at affordable prices. Thank you very much and have a great day.